Well, it's like the 80s landed here, from Hoover at least. So I wanted to just talk about some of the weirdo differences. And this happens with every model, but really when we're talking like Hoover, like this is like a more original concept. It's got the logo right here, and it's got the edge clean right here. And another thing was that the logo, the sticker here is really thick. It's like a plaque with like plastic like on top of it. They'd later go to this cheap sticker like they did on these Decade 80s. And those get scratched off. They would take the decal off the machine, and the edge lip decal would go here instead of, you can see, right here on the side. The other thing I thought was interesting between these is I have several of the budget machines where they have the one pedal, where the older ones would have these dual pedals. I always thought the dual pedals were cool. And the older dual pedals were metal, where these are plastic. And then there's like a little plastic insert to space it properly, because it's still double, like it locks here and here. Like it's got like a double lock because of the way it works. They also would change the bag, and they weren't the only one. Eureka did this too. You went from this vinyl bag to this cloth bag, and this was to improve filtration. And this one's been washed, and of course I have a HEPA bag in there. And then there's a place for a scent tab as well over here. Of course, I don't have a scent tab in there. I hate scent tabs. And then they would go to this 2-speed thing. Some of these would be made in 2 speeds as well. I really never understood the power surge. And here comes the question for my vacuum fans. So now that incandescent bulbs are getting really hard to find, they still exist, but they're getting harder and harder to find. So I've switched some stuff to LED. Like my Decade 80s did absolutely great when I switched them to LED. The LEDs I was able to find are not floodlights, they're like spotlights. And you can see there's no capacitor in there or anything to isolate them at 60 hertz. So that is a problem. You have that 60 hertz shake. So I just thought I'd show you that, and not too happy with that. The machine works great. And if you've never seen one of these actions, let me, now we have a 4K camera and stuff. Let's put some stuff down. All right, I've put down a line of salt and just some breakfast cereal. I want to show the agitation of this machine because it's really cool. I think what's interesting is even though this is a side feed suction machine, you saw the salt come into it through the middle because it is distributed really well. The chamber in this machine is actually rounded, so it actually distributes the air properly. Really kind of cool. Again, would have been super advanced for the time. Yeah, you can see the side feed suction there. And what's cool also is I happen to have a brush roller that was like a replacement brush roller at the time. So it's like new, really kind of cool. And I put that one purposely in this machine because I was doing 2 at a time. Purposely put it in the machine without the self-propelled, and it really moves really well. So if the brushes are good, these non-self-propelled ones move well. And I did play with it upstairs at first on my soft carpet. I can tell you it moves great on the soft carpet as well. I didn't get any footage of this, but a friend of mine had come over with his Recar Brilliance that had been in my basement forever, and I finally put it together, got him a new headlight that wasn't melted, and ran it, and it's alright. He took it home, we were chilling with my wife, so I didn't make a video of it. We also got this magnesium going, which I found at a thrift store. Unfortunately, the brush roller and base need to be replaced. I mean, like the base plate. So that's going to have to wait till I go to a friend's store that is an authorized org dealer, because a lot of times you get these org parts online, they're just gouged so much, and they're actually quite cheap to get.
So I guess something I'm going to be looking for are 80s Hoovers. Since I have so many of them, I might as well just complete the series and have the whole poster.
I'm not sure how interested you are on seeing an update in my collection, but I really have acquired quite a few vacuums. So maybe I'll do an update video. Comment below and let me know what you think about that. So I went thrifting and I told my wife I'm not thrifting anymore. Done. But I got this Montgomery Awards Hoover convertible. I've got the handle for it. It's just off right now. I had to take it off to put it in my car. I was super excited to get that to life. I really want to get this self-propelled Concept 1 done as well, so I can have a few more Concept 1s on display. Of course, I'm just going to forever be waiting for a hose for that. But I also got, let me bring it your way. Ah, check out that Guardsman. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Guardsman, it is a cool, cool machine. So it's got the aluminum base. The switch is located down there. And this one has a 2-fit shakeout bag. So I'm going to have to change that. A friend of mine was just over with his Brilliance, and he said that he thought he had a bag that matched it. So I'm super excited about that. We'll see if that pans out. So that is the Guardsman. I also got this 1984 Eureka Mighty Mite for $4.99 in thrift store. Damn, that's cool. Doesn't have any of the accessories, but it's kind of cool to have. The motor sounds like shit, so I'll have to go lubricate that. But it's just kind of cool to have. It's a very 80s color with the 2.0 peak horsepower bullshit sticker and all that. And you know I have affinity for canisters. So it'll be nice to have a couple Eureka canisters in my collection, hopefully, soon. I really would like to get a Eureka Excalibur canister and some of the Eureka 80s and 90s electronic things. Well, thanks for watching the vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe.